Good morning, guys. Your Erin, your pregnancy fit coach here. It is 9/11, so September 11th, 2025. So we are remembering today as well. Where were you on 9/11? What were you doing? I remember that day very, very clear. Didn't see realistic at the time. I was in college. But for all of the firefighters, cops, anyone that was involved in 9/11, in the military thereafter, we thank you for your service. And in honor of that, just going to give a moment of silence for, everyone that lost their lives and those that continue to fight the same fight. And we thank you. All right, well, in better news, today's week 9 of pregnancy, so super excited that we're just chugging along. So I'm going to continue doing what I did last time with kind of like a mini interview / my computer's acting up. Just kind of like where I'm at with week 9. Before I do that, check out my new swag. Pregnancy Fit Coach. It says strength, journey, resilience. And then the back of the shirt. Pretty cool. So shout out to my girl Heather that got me some swag for my company. Super excited to wear it and show it off. All right, so let's get into this. That way I don't have a 40-minute episode again. Let's see. It says, how are you feeling physically and emotionally at 9 weeks? Well, physically, I would say I feel pretty good. We had a 9/11 tribute WOD this morning at the gym, which required toes to bar. I'm not actually doing toes to bar at the moment. So instead I'm doing knee raises, but anything that's like scrunching my stomach really kind of makes me feel like I want to vomit. So physically, when I'm doing certain things like that, it just doesn't feel all that great. Emotionally, boy, I tell you, it's a journey. So those of you that know me, that have been on this journey before, every day is difficult. To tell myself that I'm having a healthy pregnancy all day long, it is emotionally exhausting. It's what I believe, it's what's happening, but it doesn't, I still don't feel like I'm at a place where I'm 100% okay. Even though we had a great ultrasound last week, and I'm going again next week just for like another confirmation, and then I'll go like a week and a half after that as well. I think I'll feel a little bit better by early October once, things are a little bit more solidified. But right now, emotionally, everything is kind of all over the place. In addition to that, yesterday was just kind of a rough day. I got a call from the daycare where my little boy goes. They said he was running, he tripped, he fell, and he busted his lip open. So he's got a nice little gash and a little fat lip here, and then he has like a little scuff on his chin. So that happened yesterday. And then the past couple days, my dog, Oliver, he is a golden retriever. He's been my rock through a lot of stuff. It's been a couple days have been a challenge. So he hasn't been able to keep his food down. So he's vomited several times, and now he can't control his pee. So as often as I let him go outside, he just kind of stands there. He's just uncomfortable, and it's so hard to watch when, from him to be, he's almost 10, but he acts like a 2-year-old. He just has so much energy all the time. And then, last night we had him sleep in our room, and we closed the door because we didn't want him wandering the house and like peeing and puking and us just not knowing about it. So we wanted to be able to hear him. And so, I did wake up in the middle of the night, and he was kind of dry heaving. He didn't puke anything up. Everything was fine. I went to the gym this morning. When I came back, my husband's getting ready to go on a trip. And so he was out in the garage doing some stuff. And when I walked in, Oliver was laying on the floor. And, I walked in, and all you could see underneath him was just like liquid. And you're like, I don't know, did he pee himself? Did he puke? And I know my husband took him out, and this has nothing to do with pregnancy, but the question asked emotionally how I am. So emotionally, I'm all over the place. Anyway, he, just has been very lethargic, very slow to move, and it's just been a difficult couple of days. And so he just really couldn't stand up. So we kind of pulled him, put him on his bed, laid him down, and then I called the vet and took him in. So right now I'm waiting on news just to see, what's going on with him. He's not young, he is older. So I'm preparing for the worst, unfortunately, and just hoping that I end up with good news. So by the time you see this video, this will be well past. Hopefully everything is great with my puppy and we can move on, but it's just been kind of an emotional week with everything. So I'm sure being pregnant, the emotions are just a little bit higher. Any new pregnancy symptoms this week? The boobs are big and full, bloating. These are all kind of common, nausea. The only thing that's really new, like this pregnancy versus my other ones, is like acne. Like I have like bumps and stuff that I'm getting like behind my ears and stuff like that. Just random acne that I didn't have before. How is your toddler adjusting to your changing energy and routine? I don't really think that he notices much of a difference because I don't think I've really changed a whole lot. On the weekends, I guess I'm probably a little bit lazier or more like just want to relax and don't really want to run around and do a whole lot of stuff. But that doesn't really impact him because my husband will, play with him and do different things. So, and I will too. It's just, I don't think much has changed in that. So I don't think he really feeds much into that. How are you managing business tasks while navigating pregnancy changes? So far, so good. Some of my clients know that I'm pregnant because it's an easy conversation to have with, postpartum or pregnant women. But other than that, I'm just staying on top of my marketing things, putting out my posts and different things like that. And I'm sure that will change. I'll probably get a little bit more tired as time goes on. But for the most part, I'm staying on top of my business and things are, they're slow, but they're growing. And that's really all I can ask for a new business. What is one lesson or small win you want to celebrate this week? Well, number one, I'm going to celebrate the fact that I'm 9 weeks. I'm excited to meet this milestone. Other than that, a lesson, man, just never take things for granted. I get so annoyed with my dog all the time about him barking at people walking by or barking at the TV or always wanting to go outside and, barking in my face and whatever. I would take that over not having him here at all. So, sorry, this is just one of those days, guys. Hopefully I get good news later, so we'll see. Anyway, one lesson is just to not take things for granted. And then also yesterday seeing my little boy, get in the car and he's like, "Mommy, I'm okay," talking about his lip and his chin. It just kind of broke my heart because I wasn't there for him to, cuddle on or whatever. So it's an emotional week, guys. Welcome to week 9 of pregnancy. It's been a ride. Anyway, super excited that we're at week 9 and I'll be back with you next week. I have an appointment on Wednesday and then I usually do these on Thursday. So again, to all of our service members out there, 9/11, remembering you and everything that you have done for our country. We thank you for your service and we'll continue to do so. And for all my mamas out there, pregnant, postpartum, we're all in this together. So stick around and follow my journey and let's roll. Next week, week 10. All right, guys, have a good one.